Hey everyone, Dash Attack here. For those that don't know or haven't noticed, Square Enix makes a lot of Final Fantasy mobile games. And why wouldn't they? It's a large series with tons of spin-offs, tons of sequels, and a large cast of characters. So of course they're going to make gacha games to milk like the heck out of the franchise. And a lot of those mobile games even have tons of story content and original characters. This game, Dissidia Opera Omni, was able to outlive its console sister in the series, Dissidia NT, or Dissidia the Arcade, whichever you prefer to call, and added tons of Final Fantasy characters that haven't really gotten, like, too much exposure before, including that werewolf from Final Fantasy V. Very obscure character. It added characters from Final Fantasy 13 too. Caius Ballad, Noel. There's Sarah right there. So they added... They even have Cecil's son from the After Years. So I didn't particularly like the game because I think the attack and battle system is kind of convoluted. But yeah, it was cool if you wanted to collect like your favorite characters from the franchise, including the lesser known characters. And look, they even added Jack before this shutdown notice. So yeah, the service will be coming to an end February 29th, which is soon. Only 3 months away. I managed to find this Reddit page that shows all the mobile games under the Final Fantasy banner, excluding Kingdom Hearts, that Square Enix has shut down before Opera Omni. So you had Before Crisis. That lasted years. Final Fantasy Snowboarding. Dirge's Cerberus Lost Episode, never heard of this. Airborne Brigade. That lasted 8 years. Artnix. All the Bravest. That lasted 10 years. Tactics S. Only lasted a year. Agito. 1 year. Artnix Dive. Worldwide Worlds. Record Keeper. They actually have songs from that in the new Theta Rhythm. Final Fantasy VII G-Bike. That didn't last long either. Mobius Final Fantasy. I think that one was pretty popular. Final Fantasy Grandmasters. Never heard of it. Final Fantasy Awakening. World of Final Fantasy Mellow. Explorer's Force. And finally we have Final Fantasy VII, The First Soldier. It just seems like absolutely like ridiculous that like, you know, this is why the live service games, like, you know, people pour so much money into them and then they just like shut them down and then all that money is wasted. That happened to me with Sega Puzzle Quest, I think it was called. That was a fun game. I have the Google Play Store open. These are the current mobile games you can get under the Final Fantasy banner. Like, there's War of the Visions. I played that for about 2 years and stopped. Though I might log in again to try and get those Final Fantasy IX characters. This is their newest one, Ever Crisis, Final Fantasy VII. Brave Exvius, that's been going a long time. There's the Dissidia game that's shutting down. There's also this city building Final Fantasy 15 game. And then you just have a bunch of like mobile ports. So yeah, it just seems like really crazy that like they keep pumping out these gotcha Final Fantasy games and then they just shut them down. As popular as mobile gaming has become, especially Japanese mobile gaming, because like you're actually allowed to have like pretty and sexualized male and female characters in those games. Like the business model just sucks. Like, they you don't know when they're going to get shut down if people don't keep pouring and pouring money, and if it doesn't meet like investor expectations, they'll just shut it down and make a new one. It's kind of a bad business model, if you ask me. This also means this game will not get Final Fantasy 16 content at all. You won't have a storyline that introduces Clive to whatever Opera Omni's story is. I know it has a story. It's probably convoluted as hell because it like combines all the Final Fantasy stories together into this one dimension, which can be fun. It's fun. Crossovers are fun. Oh, there's my boy Jack. And who knows how long Ever Crisis is going to last. Like, I think it's going to try and tie in with the remake's new story. So, like, I don't know, like, that could easily shut down just like First Soldier. I don't know, I think mobile gaming needs a new sustainable business model in order to... so the game doesn't freaking shut down and people don't lose their purchases. Like, make an offline mode or something. Anyways, those are my thoughts and opinions on Square Enix awful track record of just making and erasing Final Fantasy mobile games. What do you guys think about it? Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you all next time.